Hey YouTube, it's Mike here, and today I'm bringing you guys a video based on a rumor that's been going around on FIFA 19 that maybe there's gonna be no transfer market. Now, I personally don't believe this is true, but if it would actually be true, to be honest with you, I would actually be for it, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why I'm for it and stuff like that. I know it's one of those subjects where a lot of people are gonna be, it's a 50-50 thing, you know, but before we get into the video, I just want to say, wow, Germany out, amazing. They played so well, they dominated every single game, and they're out. Perfect example of how the weekend league feels sometimes, where you're completely dominating and the other team is winning. I feel like that's exactly what EA implemented in their game, and it's just to show you what happens in real life. They try to implement it into the game. Anyways, let's get into the video. Let's talk about the maybe possibility of no transfer market, that I don't believe that it's true, but I will explain to you why I would actually think it would actually be a very good thing for the Ultimate Team. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is why I believe the no transfer market would be actually a very good idea. I know some people are going to be against that, but just listen to the video. Let me know at the end. I'm sure you guys are gonna leave comments and stuff like that, what you guys think about it, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, okay? The first thing you guys should always look at is, when you play this mode, what's the exact reason you play this mode for? I mean, I know that a lot of people play this mode. I can't say everybody, but a lot of people play this mode because they like the grind. They like to get rewards, and they like to eventually get a stronger team as they're playing, right? So they're grinding the game out as the year is going by. Their team is getting stronger and stronger depending on their rewards and the amount of coins they make and stuff like that. The difference is that you're getting these cards, you're getting these rewards, you're getting coins and all that, and you're purchasing cards that you want for your team. At the end of the day, the cards that you're purchasing are cards that you haven't really packed. Most of the time, when do you really put cards that you packed in your team? Very rarely. A lot of the times you go buy what you want. Now, I personally believe that if they would remove the transfer list, you would actually see so many different types of teams, and you would use so many different types of cards, and every time you would actually open up your rewards and you would actually pull something decent, it would actually make a difference, an impact to your team, because it would actually be a card you would want to use into your team to actually improve your your results and stuff like that. Where in this case, all you're really doing is whatever you get, you sell and you buy what you want. Do you understand what I mean? At the end of the day, even if you're not pay to win player, you're pay to reward player. And I don't even know what the hell I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Like, whatever you're getting, you're not really using, you're just selling to buy what you want. Now, I personally hate that, because I feel like, for example, let's go into the pay-to-win people. Because people say, oh, what happens if there's no transfer market? Pay-to-win players are going to be even more ahead of us. And this is something that is a little true, but not all of it, because pay-to-win has always been there in Ultimate Team. And if you would actually remove the transfer market, pay-to-win would actually be a little bit less, if you think about it, based on the fact that you wouldn't be seeing a full icon team. You wouldn't see every team with a Ronaldo, a CR7. Why? Because even if you're pay to win, it doesn't mean you're going to be packing these players. A guy could keep on playing, like buying packs, but he may never get what he wants. You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean you're going to be facing all these guys with R9, Hulit, Vieira. You know what I mean? You're not going to be facing the same mega teams every time. The reason is because people would have to pack these cards. Eventually, as the year would progress, people would eventually be able to do SBCs, like let's say the prime cards. Some of them, not all of them, because it would be almost impossible for them to have every single prime card, because like then they wouldn't be able to go purchase certain cards they would need on the market to complete them, right? But the people that would actually deserve these players are people that actually play the weekend league and stuff like that, and you know, they got their monthlies, and eventually they were able to actually but to be able to complete the SBC based on all the rewards they got throughout a few months. Not that you play the game in the first month and you're already facing these mega teams. It would take a person a couple months, I would say even 3 or 4 months, to actually achieve a mega team. Even if you're pay to win, like I said, yes, pay to win players would have very good average teams compared to what a mega team looks like this year, but I'm telling you, they would eventually not get what they want, and maybe they wouldn't put as much money, because honestly, if you would want to have the mega team that people had at the beginning of this year, forget about putting $5,000-$10,000 in the games. You probably have to put $20,000-$30,000, because what are the odds of you packing every single icon that you would want to implement into your team? Now, I know some people are going to be like, okay, what about the SBCs? Okay, how are the most average players going to be able to complete any of these SBCs, like the Marquees matchup or the League SBCs, or so on, depending what SBCs come out throughout the year? Well, first of all, if EA would implement the fact that there wouldn't be a transfer market no more, they would change the way the SBCs, the requirement of certain SBCs. Maybe when you're doing a League SBC, you wouldn't need to complete all the teams, or maybe if you did have to complete all the teams, maybe it would be more like something in the different, like for example, you may have to use a certain amount of players from that team and have it, say, I don't know, 80 chemistry or 90 chemistry, but you could use also other players to implement, you know, like for example, instead of having all 11 players from Napoli, maybe you need to have 6 Napoli players and 5 from outside. You know what I mean? They would work the SBCs differently so that people could actually eventually do them, right? The thing is that not every time an SBC will come out, a League SBC or any SBC, like Salah got so many SBCs, no Player of the Month SBCs, not everybody will be able to do these SBCs instantly the first day it comes out. Not even the point of the first day, the first hour. Already everybody's rocking these players. It's lame. It's not fun where everybody keeps making the same players in the first hour. It's just it's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense, you know. And I feel like all year long we watch the pros play and stuff like that, and they open their rewards, and every time they open their rewards, it's all based on how much coins they make, right? They would pack something, and they'd be like, well, yeah, that was another shit reward. Oh, that was another shit reward. Oh, that was another shit icon. You know what I mean? Like, how can they be happy about whatever they're gonna pack if their team is completely mega? Why would they ever be happy with anything they pull besides a CR7? You know what I mean? There would be nothing that would be a good pull to these guys based on the fact of what they're using to play the weekend league, right? So it's I find there would be a game mode where it would be more interesting to see people actually build their team throughout untradables all year long, you know, and SBCs, of course, if they're able to complete some of them. And you would see so many, like I said, so many different types of teams. I feel like the game would last longer because people would actually be working towards, you know, improving their team and getting more rewards so they could, you know, get more packs, stuff like that. And eventually EE would have to eventually change a few things. For example, probably even change like something that they should have changed a long time ago, the division rewards, for example. Maybe implement like, instead of just putting coins, putting packs also like in the divisions, you know. And people will be like, okay, so what about all these coins you're making? What do you do with it? Well, you would buy the packs that would come out with. So basically your coins wouldn't be to buy players no more, it would be to put it back into the packs that will come out, the promotions or whatever regular packs. You choose to do what you want with those coins, or also like I guess play the foot draft or whatever you want. At the end of the day, you cannot buy what you want no more, and you're basically going to have to pack the player, you know, the players. I personally believe that this would make the game much more interesting. I think the game will last much longer. I think overall, I think it would just be a better game mode. Of course, the gameplay itself is a different department. I'm talking about, you know, that's something that they need to fix to make the game more enjoyable. But I mean, I'm talking about like to make the game last longer. The mode is Ultimate Team. The mode is based on you getting rewarded and you playing the game. It shouldn't be focused on a market where people are buying what they want. It should be focused on you playing the game, enjoying the game, and having fun with what you get, and see how, you know, like what you could work with, what you get rewarded at. That's the way I see the game should be. I know not everybody's gonna be on the same page as me. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, Mike, you're wrong." Whatever. Everybody has their own opinion. Personally, I don't believe they're gonna do it. I personally believe the market will still be there. I don't feel like there will be any difference if it would be there or not. Besides, like I said, I feel like the game would last longer if it wouldn't be there. I feel like EA wise would still make their money based on the fact that pay-to-win players will still continue buying packs when promos are out or when new team of the weeks are out and stuff like that. So they would still put money. They would still, they would still put their money into the game. I mean, the EA would still make their profit at the end of the year. I just feel like at least you're not going to have to face these mega teams with 7-8 icons and like in their lineup, and it would just change how the game will be played. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys would like to see, if you would like to see a market or no market, what you guys think about the subject. Let me know, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the probably FIFA 19, because until like I don't have much to talk about or like anything interesting, I'm not gonna make videos just to make videos, like I said early on in my channel. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.